Hey, it's Robert here from robertcbrown.online. I hope you're having a terrific day wherever you are in the world today. Now, today's video is all about the most powerful technique to manifesting money while you actually sleep. Okay, well, listen, it's really the same whether or not you're manifesting money or anything else in life. It's not all about money. Of course it isn't. It's difficult to live without it, so I get that. And it's important that if you need money or you want more money for whatever reason, because money is only a vehicle to get what you want, it's only a medium of exchange, it has no value of its own, as of course I know you know. But it is useful to have a flow of money coming through your life, through you, so that you can do the things that you really want to do, not just for yourself, but obviously for the people that you love around you and other people in the world too. So here are my tips if you want to manifest more money in your life. And pretty much what I will say before I get stuck into these is that these tips that I'm going to give you right now, they stand for just about anything that you want to manifest in your life, okay? So apply this formula to whatever you do and it'll work just the same for you. So firstly, the one that I want to start off with is get into a state of gratitude. Remember that you're just about to go down to sleep. So it's really, really important that you start to feel gratitude for everything that you've gotten in your life that's good. And there's plenty of it, by the way. We all as human beings tend to spend our time looking at the stuff that we wish was better in our lives rather than feeling grateful for the stuff that's already great, that is brilliant. And by the way, I bet you your life is already full of all of the type of stuff that is priceless. And I'm talking about love, family, people like around you that care about you and love you. You cannot put a price on that. No amount of money can buy that. So think about all that stuff that makes you already rich. Feel grateful for who you are, for the world you live in, and everything that you're experiencing right now. Feel grateful, because gratitude is a great place to be in when you're about to start to slip into sleep. Okay? Now you can get into gratitude by doing things like visualizing and everything else, but we'll come on to that in a second. There's another one that I want you to go through. I want you to do some positive affirmations. You know, write down exactly what you're grateful for and couch it in a way so that it's also mentioning something that you would like to be, but you're affirming gratitude for it now as if it's already shown up in your life. Affirm the things that you want to show up. Write them down, say them out loud to yourself before you go to sleep. And the very next step as well is to visualize it. Visualize it. So really start to look into your mind's eye and see that thing as if you already possessed it, whatever it is, because the visualization is what will attach real emotion, real feeling to what it is that you want. The real feeling of already having it, and you feel real warm and fuzzy and excited about the fact you've already got it. You see, ultimately, what I'm talking about here is getting yourself into a really great state where you're going to sleep feeling good, feeling abundant, feeling wealthy. Do you get this? Whereas most of us, the last thing that we do before we go to sleep is remind ourselves of all the things in our lives that aren't quite right and how we haven't got enough money in the bank, how we couldn't afford to go on holiday this year. Stop. The last thing you need to be doing before you go into your sleep pattern is to feed your brain with good, positive thought vitamins. Okay, feed it full of good stuff. Garbage in, garbage out. It's no different than a computer. Feed your brain good stuff before it goes into slumber, and you'll see good stuff come out the other side as a result of it. And by the way, you'll progressively, by doing some of these steps, start to reprogram your subconscious belief system, which is great because then you end up being that person that's going to see those results show up because of the actions they take, because of the belief systems they have, rather than just being the person that wishes they were that person, if you catch my drift. Now, the other one is as well that I have a particular affirmation. I'm going to step back a little bit to the affirmations part. A particular affirmation that I really, really like, that I picked up a few years ago. And you have to excuse my dog snoring away in the background. She tends to sleep on the floor when I'm in the office. I don't know why. I send her to sleep really, really quickly, but hopefully not you. Okay, so, not right now anyway. Okay, so this particular affirmation is I am that I am. I am being the name of God, okay? I am that I am. You probably have heard this before. You don't need to understand the history of all of this, but basically what we're doing is we are affirming what we want, and as we breathe in, we bring it to us, and as we breathe out, we send it back to God, send it back to the universe, send it back to our source. Whatever it means for you, it's what it means for you and how it feels to you that matters here. So for instance, you might say, you breathe in, let's get this right. You would breathe in, close your eyes, and you would kind of go, as you breathe in, I am abundant. Breathe out, I am, I am, I am, I am. The abundant represents I am that. The word that. I am that. And that should be replaced with whatever it is that you're affirming. I am abundant. I am. So the first part of this, you should affirm to yourself as you breathe in it. I am abundant. I am. And send it back out to God. Send it back out to the source, the universe. Okay? It works absolutely brilliantly. It raises your vibration. It gets you into alignment with the universe, and it really, really gets things moving super quickly. And it just feels great when you do it. And I can't explain to you why it feels so good when you've been doing it, other than I truly believe it gets you back into alignment with your source, who you really are and who you were before you arrived on this beautiful blue planet of ours. And that is the only explanation I can really give you. So moving on, I also like to try sleeping with guided meditations. I pop a couple of, a pair of earphones in, and I will run some guided meditations with some really great affirmations going over the top. And I'll go to sleep to that stuff. And all of the time it's reprogramming your mind, and it's getting that default setting to change to something that's more productive and more supportive of who you want to be, what you want to do, and what you ultimately want to have show up in your life. And you can also try sleeping to the sounds of nature. Again, sometimes I'll just purely go for the sounds of running water, waterfalls or the sea, lapping up on the shore, whatever it is, just going to sleep to the sound of nature. Again, being close to nature, you've probably heard, is like being close to God. And it's true that you're never happier as a human stroke spiritual being than when you are close to nature. And not enough of us spend enough time with nature. Being close to nature is being close to God. Okay, so that's really it. I hope that's not kind of overwhelmed you with too much stuff, but to just summarize really quickly, before you go into sleep, get into a state of gratitude for what you've already got. Don't go to sleep feeling frustrated and reminding yourself about all the things you haven't got. Get grateful for what you've got first before you start affirming what you want, i.e. more money, okay? Then go through some positive affirmations like I am that I am, exactly as I explained it to you, okay? You can even do things like I like myself, I feel good, I am abundant, I earn X amount per year in passive income, or whatever it is that floats your particular boat, because that's what's important. It has to mean something to you because we're in a feeling universe and it has to feel right, okay? Doesn't matter how it feels to me, It's how it feels to you. That's where the magic happens. Okay, visualize. Just, close your eyes. Get a mental picture of having what it is that you want to show up. Get excited about it. Allow yourself to step into that vision now as if it were already here. And then try sleeping with guided meditations, the sounds of nature, stuff like that. And spend, I would say as well, during the days, whenever you can, as a little add-on, go for walks in the country, whenever you can. Spend time close to nature, because all of that stuff helps. What you really need to do is get grounded, start letting go of what's not important, get connected with who you really are at source, realign with your true passion and purpose, and life will just flow, absolutely flow where it's meant to go, and you'll end up there exactly when you are supposed to. Every time it works without fail. So I hope you've enjoyed this little rant. Is it a rant? This little video. I hope it helps you. Do write back. Give me your comments. Try it. Let me know how it goes. I wish you the best with it. And hopefully some more money will show up for you too. Take care. Sleep tight. Speak soon. Bye.